night. Just wasn't able to get it done. It's getting late, but anyway, I'll show you what I got here. I ended up getting some washers, and so now I have the chassis of the grinder flush against the motor, which I think is obviously important. It's nice and tight, and so yeah, I'll just show you what I have here. I've been playing around with the tracking a little bit more, and just give you a look-see what I've been working on. All right, so yep, it is flush with the motor now, nice and tight, and it's really good. I'm glad I mounted it up on here. As you can see if I can get the angle just right, the plate of the grinder there, the chassis is actually wider than the motor, so that would have been sitting. It would have been sitting, and the motor wouldn't have been flush to the work surface. So there's just about a 1/4 inch lip right there. So anyway, got that set up there. I think that seems to be a right move by myself. So yeah, so now I'm just working on trying to get it to track and get it a little bit better. I was playing around with the rest a little bit there, and also I got a new little machinist square here, and I really like that small little one, as you can see here. But a nice little machinist square, which will be really good to help me when I get the work rest all set, and I can get that good there. So yeah, get that straight. But anyway, I'm just going to keep working on here and try to get this tracking set up. All right, so I'm stumped. This tracking is so sensitive, and it's just, you know, it's not sitting straight even on the tracking wheel when it's straight on here. It's over the tracking wheel, which I don't imagine is good. And I don't really know. I don't know. It's going to take quite a bit of playing around here. I'm stumped, kind of. You know, I can't get it to track straight on the platen, so it's always over a bit, or else it's even diagonal on the platen. I have no idea why. So anyway, I'm gonna keep trying here. Honestly, I'm kind of not sure what to do. I'm gonna have to talk to the manufacturer, I think, and see if I can get some information from Joe over at Vashti Tactical. I'm at the end of my end of my ability, really. And like, I mean, even just leaving it here, it's tracking over onto the C plate, or whatever that's called, behind the platen. And anyway, yeah, we'll keep on trying here. All right, well, we are several days into the future now from that last video clip, and just haven't had much time to work on the grinder. But I did take some time this morning and to try to get the grinder set up. Did some little tweaking and rigging here and there, and also I have to say I did talk, text. I did text back and forth with Joe, the maker, about 2 hours. I mean, just back and forth, back and forth. I sent him a picture, a little video, and he went over to his grinder and you know, tweaked this and turned that and tried that, and just to really help me out. As it turns out, this is actually the first grinder he's sent out, and so there's a few issues he's working through, and but been excellent personalized customer support. And so anyway, I'm pretty much at the point where it's nearly perfect. There's a few little issues here and there, a little wobble, little twist, and every once in a while, but I'm really happy with it. It's taken a while, taken a bit of work, but anyway, I'll show you where I'm at right now, and get the thing fired up. And well, let me just turn the camera down. I kind of show you a little bit what I did here. As you can see here, the tracking wheel, and I actually ended up just putting a little bit of tape on there. I saw some other guys on YouTube talking about getting a little tape just to kind of change the surface just a little bit. And also on the drive wheel, as well. I did put 4 strips on the center of the drive wheel because this drive wheel is not actually crowned. Some drive wheels are, but I basically did a crowning on it, and so it's not exactly centered, not exactly perfect, but it's I have noticed quite a bit of difference there. So let me just zoom out here, and I'll show you what I have set up. A couple lines here. This is my platen tool arm. Get a load of that, like I said earlier. Short little tool arms, but that's okay. Just got my line there. 2 lines. I finally settled on the second line, the newest line there. So tighten this up here. Just trying to keep my shoulder out of the camera, so obviously I come around like this way and tighten it like that. But we're all right, good there. Get my belt on here. Definitely need hearing protection. It's pretty loud. Alright, so saw it there, tracking really well, and like I said, a few things to work through. One of the things, let me just get the camera off here, and I'll show you just a little bit of what we discovered while texting with Joe. He's going to send me another bolt right there. I don't know if you can see that too well. Another bolt right there. That is the tracking arm bolt. Just to keep that little thing there that goes back and forth that moves the tracking wheel. And he's going to send me a different bolt there. And let me get the belt off here and I can show you a little better. Alright, there you go. You can see that bolt right there, and this is just free moving there. And with that knob there, then of course the back tension spring. So anyway, yeah, I'll just set the camera up and I'll show you the small wheel, or not the small wheel, but the 10-inch contact wheel. It's the 8-inch wheel. Also have a line on there to know, just with a Sharpie, to know how far I want to put that, get that mounted in there. Okay. Obviously I'm not in my new shop yet, so just using this table here, but no, I'm not smoking. I don't smoke, but I'm in the shop, in the C-Can shop. I just checked the thermometer. It's -5 Celsius in here, so it's not too bad. I've had my little stove on, or not stove, but I've had my little heater on there. As you can see, I had my kerosene heater on, and also I'll show you what I've done there. Because a C-Can door, you can't shut it from the inside. it only has that shutting mechanism on the outside. So what I've done is I've just rigged this is a plastic, and I just seal it with magnets, just trying to keep some of the warm air in, cold air out. Also, we get lots of wind, so I don't really want wind blowing through here because we get snow and all that on the ground. So anyway, that's kind of the situation. I'm just going to get ready to fire up the grinder. As you can see, got it in the shop here now, and pretty happy about that. I just was doing some grinding with it a little bit last night, and just getting a few more knives profiled, and trying to finish those up there. A couple things I'm working on here, a couple stick tangs, hidden tangs, and just got some cleanup to do on that, on those blades. I have ordered what's called a small wheel attachment, and it will, I'll just remove the platen here, and it will have its own little tool arm, and it will just be a small wheel attachment, so I can grind smaller things and a finer radius. So yeah, anyway, I'm just excited here. Gonna get the grinder turned on, gonna fire it up a bit, and just show you some grinding here in my new C-can shop. I do have my new lights mounted up, and those are really nice LED lights, and seem to work really well. It's neat the way they can be connected together. It just has one switch, and then it goes through the main light, and then there's another wire that I have situated to connect to the other light, so they just all turn on together. So no hard specialty electrical wiring needed. Alright, there's my work rest here, and just going to fit it. First time really fitting it on, and then I'll adjust the back portion of it. But get this in here. Using my new little machinist square here, and I'm just trying to leave a little bit of space here. I don't know if you can see. I guess you can see there's a cutout here for the belt. Not necessarily a big fan of that, because every time I want to change the belts, then I might have to, have to undo this and then recheck the level, and so talk about a lot of time spent doing that. I might try to find a quick release lever or something right there, but right now I'm just gonna try leave just a little bit of a gap here, just enough to slide the belt out, and set this on there, and get it as level as possible. Okay, well, looks like it's pretty level right there. Just gonna do one more little crank on there. Alright. I don't think it's going anywhere. See if I left enough clearance there. Yep, looks like it. Enough clearance for the belt. Okay, well, I'm going to get my breathing protection on here, respirator, and then I'm going to just start working on profiling one of these blades that I cut out. I won't do a whole lot, but just to show you a little bit on how the grinder works. Okay, well, there you saw just a little bit of profiling. Where did I put the blade? Nice little hidden tang here, and I'm hoping this will turn out to be a nice blade. But a little bit of still working with the tracking issues here on the grinder, and I had to adjust the tracking. I don't know if it's just this heavy backed belt. This is a 36 grit belt, so I'm not sure if that was the reason why the tracking was a bit off, but I don't know. Anyway, that's lots of little fiddling here and there, but I'm excited to have this grinder and just to keep working with it and get it set up there. But thanks for coming along on the ride with me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to in the future while to get some knives worked on and work on grinding, and also work on my hollow grinding. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you here next time on NuManXplore.